Hey everyone, Draco Magnius here, this time without Hawkeye 6. He needed to go, so I had to take him home. In the last episode, we finished the Silent Realm of the Elden Volcano, and in this episode, we are going to head to that question mark up there. Along the way... I didn't mean to access that. There! Along the way, we'll be killing monsters, talking about stuff, and of course, acquiring things that we have not yet acquired. Due to the fact that it either wasn't there... Actually, no, that's probably the primary thing. Wasn't there. No, I don't know why I was about to run up that, because I could eat just as easily. Take that one out. It's more fun to watch them from... Well, actually, it's more fun to do it from a high vantage point. You know what's even better than that? Shooting one with a rock. Because they get crushed. There we go. Stop getting out of the way of my sword. You're not supposed to do that. Bad Bokoblin. You know what? I'm curious to see what happens if I hit this bomb. Oh, beautiful. What's in here again? Right, the rollers. Almost forgot about that. Okay. Get in my neck! Oh, forgot about that one. Alright. Moving on. Let's see. It's going to be long and boring if I don't talk to you guys about anything. I pretty much have nothing new going on since the last episode, considering we're filming these in bulk. I suppose I could tell you about how I had to wrestle Buddha, my sister-in-law's dog that she left here for us to take care of, while she and Kalia went to South Carolina. I had to wrestle with him because he would not calm down. So, there's that. That was fun. Not a bug net, I need an arrow! Well, bow and arrow, but still. Ha! Bet I can beat him up before he gets down. You know, I can really see, so I guess not exactly certain on that. Let's wait for one of them to pick up a rock so I can... Down with one. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Alright, fine, I'll charge it all the way, jerk. There. I guess that reveals to all of you that charging your arrows makes them go farther. Though that probably should have been obvious with the zoom in feature and whatnot. But whatever. Of course. Stop doing that! Thank you! Okay. Now. Really? I didn't do that. Okay. Yes, we finally made it to a Bokoblin village. This is the exact one I needed to get to. Oh hey, an ornamental skull. Good. I was wondering when that one was gonna finally come here. There. Alright. Now this is what I wanted to show you guys in this Bokoblin village. Not this way, it's this one. Right, you'll notice this secret path back here. Not really secret, because you probably could have come this way earlier. I just didn't, I don't think. And got his cube. Though I can't be 100% certain on whether this was here earlier or not. I know the path was probably here, but I think the goddess cube just showed up. But maybe it didn't and I just missed it. One or the other. But the important thing is we have it now. And I think we are closing in on where this starts to be a new area. I don't need to pick up any of those treasures. Okay. Here we go, guys. Remember this area that we've already been to before, that it's incredibly hot down there and you would get burst into flames as soon as you walked in? Not anymore! Our fabulous flame shield earrings have activated as soon as we come into this area, and I can't really get a close view of them. Damn it! I could do this in the practice run, why aren't you... oh, whatever. I tried. Actually, I could probably just open the gear menu and show you. That's what they look like. There. Now, let's check this area out in here. I have a status update for you, Master. We are now in the near a crater at the peak of the volcano, I believe is what she said. Oh, hey, look, shoes on the ceiling. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the volcano summit. I am detecting extremely high temperatures in this area. However, your fire shield earrings will allow for extended periods of exploration. I calculate the probability of finding the sacred flame here at 90%. I recommend searching for flames. You recommend searching for flames. That's going to be real hard in a volcano. Anywho. Come on. Thank you. There will be the introduction of some new enemies in here, and I only have 3 arrows, so I'm going to save them. Because I need those arrows. Alright. You'll notice some spumes in there. These are not the standard lava spumes that we saw in the Earth Temple. These are much worse. I don't think we've seen them yet. We might have, but I don't think so. These are the cursed spumes. Remember the cursed water in the ancient cistern? Well, the cursed spumes, as you might have guessed, spit that stuff out. So how horrible. Yes. You'll also notice that goddess cube out there? That is impossible to obtain currently. The strategy guide is a liar and says you could stand here and hit it, but allow me to show you they are full of crap. Seriously, do not waste your time trying to do this. I spent an hour going all along the shore at different angles with different strikes. Nothing works. And to accentuate that point, this is the farthest point out off of the shore here. See? Didn't even, well, technically it did kind of come close, but you know what, I'll do that again just to prove the point. See? Fades out before you can even get it there. Do not waste your time. There will be a point when we actually can go there. There will be a stone... You know, I'm not sure what you'd call them. Actually, a stone platform work. A stone platform will come through here, you'll hop on, you'll hit it from there, go onto that staircase, because we will need to go over there at a later date. Another thing I will show you in this room that you wouldn't even know it was there if not for the hook beetle, is there's a room in here that's a little hint to something that we'll see in the dungeon there. These pods drop balls that release water. You couldn't really see that because the beetle, you know, made it go away. Next thing I'm going to show you in here, this area right here, you don't see them up top because there's a giant hole there, but there are chews down there. And they will just randomly spawn, so be prepared. Also, something I should probably tell you guys that I didn't do, you should make sure you have at least 2 empty bottles. Oh yeah, that's right, I have my cursed metal on. I should not have... I'm going to have to go back to Skyloft so I can take this cursed metal off and readjust my inventory. But I'm going to show you guys something before we go back to Skyloft. First, there's this pool of water. You're going to want to fill at least 2 bottles with that water. I'll show you why when we get to that point, and that is a lot of volcanic ladybugs. Looked like there was 4 there. Whatever. Oh, of course there was. I just missed one. There. Alright, now there's another goddess cube over here. Can't get it using this, but let's douse for it. This one is incredibly complicated to get, and the odds are you'll take a few times to try and get it. I know. I've taken at least 10 tries before I get it. What you're going to want to do is lean yourself over, not hit that, and fall, like I just did. You know, that's sad because in the practice run, I got one shot and amazed the tar out of myself. But what you're going to want to do, lean forward, to the left, middle forward, and done. Alright. Now the reasons I put the claw shots out here, obviously because these vines, and we do need to get back that way, so... There. Oops. Curse you, sun, getting in my eyes! Alright, and... need a little bit more to the left and a little higher. There we go. And there's a gossip stone up here, with a lot of butterflies. Don't know why they put so many butterflies nearby it. I mean, usually 3 is just fine, but this one has a lot. And there's no real reason for it either, right? To have all these butterflies. Like, it would make you think something important this stone's going to tell you, right? Wrong. It tells you you draw an arrow on a goddess wall, and then you'll get arrows. And I'll prove that to you. It also drops, I believe it's goddess bloom. Boing! Nope, jelly. Rumor has it drawing an arrow shape on certain walls will cause an object similar shape to appear. See? Not even worth the effort. Now, unfortunately for us well, unfortunately for me, not you guys, because you guys see this video and know that you're going to need those bottles. But unfortunately for me, I completely forgot to unequip this off screen. So I'm going to head back to Skyloft, unequip it, come back here, and fill my bottle with water. See you guys then. Hey guys, I'm back here at Skyloft because I went, after I took the cursed metal off, I went to the condo to see if I could upgrade anything. I actually can. I can upgrade my small bomb bag into a medium one, so I'm going to go for that. And while that's going on, it'd probably be a good idea if I went into the strategy guide to see how much, or what I need to make that medium one a large one, just to be safe. Or he could finish it ahead of time and not give me the chance to do that. But before we could only hold 5 bombs in our extra bomb bag. Now we can hold 10, giving us a grand total of 30. Let's see, I almost have it on the page I need it to be. Ah, here we go. To make the medium a large, we need 3 lizard tails, 4 jelly blobs, 2 hornet larvae, and 1 golden skull. Actually, I might be able to do that now that I think about it. Yes! Can upgrade it, so now it can hold 15 bombs to have our bomb bag fully upgraded. Oh, whoops. I hit the wrong button. Upgrade. Oh wait, it's only 100. That's right. Oops. Forgot I wasn't exactly swimming in rupees right now, was I? Alas, I have all the items I need. I just don't have the rupees. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna meet you guys back at the volcano. Hey guys, and we're back at the pool of water at the volcano. Now, you'll notice I have 2 empty bottles now. I decided that I would empty out my replenish powder to heal my hearts. So I would have 2 empty bottles, and I really didn't think I desperately needed the replenish powder, considering that the shield reheals itself. I just have to be a little more careful. But yay, we got normal water! I'll also notice I put on the other life metal, because I wanted an extra heart. So, yep. Okay, now, let's move on and show you why you needed to get those 2 bottles of water. For seemingly no reason. Another thing I forgot to... While I'm killing this thing, another thing I forgot to tell you guys about the fire shield earrings. If you ever get set on fire, like a archer bokoblin hits you with the fiery arrow, the fire will instantly go out because you have the flame shield medals, or earrings on. That's good. Oh hey look, and if it isn't Gorko. Unfortunately, Hake6 isn't here, so I'll have to do his voice. Before we continue on, let's read this stone though. Quench my thirst, who clear your path. Interesting. Let's talk to Gorko. Hey, are you here looking for goddess cubes too? Nice work getting past that hot spot back there, bud. The heat back there did not bother me a bit, but these flames right here are another matter. You're Goron. Why would heat bother you ever? For those of you who don't know, this is your first Legend of Zelda game. I've told you about the Gorons before, but this is something I may or may not have brought up. Gorons are incredibly invulnerable to heat. Like, in every Legend of Zelda game where there's Gorons, they live near or in a volcano. So I have no idea why those flames would bother him. But let's move on. I wish there was something we could do to put out these flames. Well, that little stone told us that we need to quench something's thirst, and there's a frog with an open mouth right there. So I think it's time we quenched a frog. That sounds really dirty when I think about it. Let's quench the frog. Sounds innuendo, but it isn't. Hey, the flames are out! Now we can get through here! Gorko, you run weird. Not that I'm judging you or anything, but yeah. Okay, there's another frog. So let's go quench that one. Ah, never mind. Well, there's got to be another path. Aha! Oh, and apparently there's a goddess cube nearby. But I digress. Let's go to that in a few minutes, because if you look over here, you'll see some butterflies, and I don't have to say it, you all know what butterflies mean. But before we do that, find the goddess cube. Got a good amount of rupees over there. And this is just hearts. But what's in this middle one? Empty hole! Well, that's a jip! Actually, you know, that might be important later. So let's not get so discouraged. Let's summon this gossip stone. This one, I think, was the one that gives us goddess blue. Boing! Nope, Elden ore. Now, rumor has it there's a piece of heart hidden somewhere nearby. Thing is, to get it, you need to be able to burrow like a Mugma. Huh, I wonder where it could be. I wonder where it could be. Blatant hint. Blatant hintity hint. But anyway. Oh, there's more. I forgot about these. Roller. You know what? Yeah, I can catch it. Thank you. And more hearts. Okay. Let's use our claw shots and get moving on. Alright, now. Careful. Seriously, be very, very careful with this. There's a chance you could accidentally spray it on the railing here, and then you would have to get another bottle of water. And now that I've said that, I probably jinxed myself. Good Lord. Alright. Let's quench the second frog. Ah, good. Hey, nice work, bud. Now we are getting somewhere. Alright. Let's hurry up before this expedition would come to... Whoa, that's a big froggy. Gonna take a serious amount of water to quench his thirst. Quench the frog. Do you see this bug? Talk about intriguing. We're definitely off the map here. This does not feel like goddess cube stuff to me. I bet there's something super important hidden around here. Which is why there's giant flaming barrier there. All I can say is that, that's a big frog with a big thirst. I do not think the amount of water one of your little bottles can hold is going to cut it this time. You will have to have a big container to hold water, the water needed for this job. Got anything like that? Speaking of which, where are you going to get all that water? I gotta say, I'm pretty much stumped. I know a place with a lot of water, and I'm sure you guys will too if you think about it. Where did we see a large mass of water? I'll give you a hint. It's near the Farron Woods. Let's see what Fee has to say. Master Yarameshi, I detect no water in the immediate vicinity. Well, then you're an idiot, because we passed, like, a pond back there. But anyway, of course you will need a large basin to proceed the past impediment, but you will also need water. I recommend you start with that task. Interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. Now, first thing we're going to do, we're going to clear all this up. There's going to be pretty much nothing aside from rupees in here. But, you know, doesn't entirely hurt. And on the other side, it's pretty much the same deal. Only, you know, they're in the windowsill too. Time for our trusty handy-dandy super important beetle. I was gonna say, if that's only one rupee, I'm just gonna leave it up there. I'm not greedy, I just need the money to upgrade stuff. Alright. But anyway, as I was said, somewhere near the Fair Woods there's a lot of water. So I'm gonna cut this video and we're going to see if we can find an area with a lot of water. I'll see you guys soon. And here we are in front of the ancient cistern. Now, before we continue, I'm sure you probably have some idea of what I'm thinking. If not, well, I'll reveal that in like a few seconds. But first thing you want to do, now that we have the claw shots, we can get up here to where I told you that goddess cube was earlier. And I say we activate that now before we get moving on. Okay, now that's been taken care of. It's time to get what we came here for. You know, even though I said the water dragon's kind of a jerk, she's actually kind of facilitative this time. This time she doesn't demand anything of us. But I think it's time I let you guys in if you haven't figured it out. Now, I'm sure you remember when we first met Farron and her water basin. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to ask the water dragon Farron if she'd be kind enough to lend us her bathtub. And, you know, fill it with water. Measurements indicate a large amount of water in this basin. This quantity of water has an 85% chance of putting out the flames that block our path. I recommend you attempt to borrow the basin from the water dragon. Fee is confirming what I just said. Hey Farron, sup girl? Ah, it's you. Tell me. Are you mastering the power that dwells within your sword? Oh, you wish to borrow my water basin? Very well, I have no intention of having to soak in it again soon. I've recovered. I forgot that part. Be gone with it. It's yours to use as you please. To transport the water dragon's basin to the volcano, you will need to— oh god, this music! That means Scrapper. You'll need to enlist the service of the transport robot. Shall I send word to him? Not that guy! Wanfi, what master? Unless you plan to carry the tub on your back, now is not the time to be picky about who will help you. I will call for the robot. Oh, come on, he's a jerk. And I know you hate him too, Fee. Can we find some other robot with good strength? Damn it. Mistress Fee, psst! My deepest apologies for keeping you waiting. Let's see here. This cargo looks very heavy, but it is well within my payload tolerances. Master Shortpants, watch carefully while I demonstrate what a real hero looks like. Psst! I'll show you a real hero. I'm sorry, Scrapper, do you fight monsters on a daily basis? Jerk. As usual, I shall await you in the skies above. Master, your task here is complete for the moment. We should return to the skies so that we can set a course for the volcano. Well, that does sound like a good idea, but the next part is actually going to take a lot of time. So, here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to end this video here. So, in the next episode, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we will be heading off, or we will be heading back to the Elden Volcano so that we may quench the... so that we may quench the frog that's guarding the temple's door. See you guys then.